Once again, we got this from the auction. We picked it up really cheap, like Miles' bike. A lot of people freaked out, didn't even think it was the same bike, but we got loads of parts for this thing. This thing is a 2012. If it's the Harley label acronym is FLT-RX, so it's a custom.
This is the difference. The Road Glide, this fairing stays and his steering moves. On the Street Glide, the fairing moves back and forth with it.
So this is always going straight. I've been on Dynas and FXRs for so long. I'm just excited for luggage racks and speakers and big bagger daddy stuff. We're so excited about this build. One of the things the custom K'd with is like quick release tour pack. Right now it's just the sissy bar, so this is quick release as well. Has the extra mount so you can do a full tour pack on there, which I'm excited to do. I want to do a custom one. It's got a 103. It's a 6-speed. I wasn't, you know, I got Dynas and FXRs to do wheelies and stuff on. I just wanted a really nice, reliable bagger. Basically, this is my first fuel inject. A lot of firsts on this one. My first bagger, my first fuel injection bike. Everything else is carbureted. We're still gonna go old school and performance on this. We're gonna do chain drive. That's one of the things that we got going for it. We got new wheels coming for it. I forgot the wheel company out of Arizona. They're billet machine wheels. We're doing 21 in the front, 18 in back. We're doing a lot of custom stuff on this. We're getting rid of this big old fat wide rear fender. We're gonna do a newer Dyna fender, a repop from WRD. Is it RWD? Might be RWD. We're doing aftermarket bags. We're Cruzy Originals coming out with their dime bags. They've already released them for later years. In the earlier years, they didn't do this mid-year range. So we're waiting on that. What they do is basically chop off this tail, and so it's kind of a bobbed bag. A lot of dudes will just cut it and fiberglass it in and make it, but then you have the frame rails underneath are sticking out. So they came with a whole new box and then frame rails, and then you use a stock lid. Basically, I'm going for like a stunt style bagger, but I'm not gonna stunt it. I like the look, and I don't like the big wide rear end, and I want it to be performance. I want to be able to hit the Utah canyons and not drag. We have suspension for this thing. Tucker Speed is helping us out, another local company. Check them out. We got a 2-over front end, Race Tech internals. We did Racing Bros rear coilovers in 14-inch, and they have reservoirs built into them. So we're gonna piss everyone off and put them upside down and backwards to make them fit. I didn't want to do the remote resis that sit up here because I want to do tour packs. Because we're swapping out this fender, there's going to be a bunch of stuff that has to be removed and relocated. We're doing Saddleman seat. Super big shout out to our boy over at San Jose Customs. He helped us from the very beginning, helped us on Miles' bike. He decided to chip in and help us out on the new bagger build. We got billet machine risers, all the shift arms, shift pegs. He's coming out with some real cool stuff. Check him out, San Jose Customs. Because this was a wrecked auction bike, this bike has a few things that were wrecked. The gas tank was perfect. These engine guards always have saved so many bikes I've seen that we bought from the auctions. And it's really the only thing that's scraped up is these little screws right here for this highway peg. I'm just gonna polish it up. The theme on this bike's gonna be a lot of chrome, some anodized parts, some powder coated parts, but a lot of chrome. Since we're on this side, Two Brothers Racing helped us out with a pipe, chrome stainless 2-into-1 with a little kick out for the bagger. It's super sexy. I like it. Tucker's is running one on their bikes. A lot of guys I look up to. They sound really good performance. I'm excited to put that thing on there. So this thing had bent handlebars and this broken fairing. This we had to get. I've heard guys run them aftermarket. There's some on eBay, but I wanted everything to fit really good. So we got a brand new inner and outer fairing from Harley Davidson. That thing was pretty pricey. It hurt my feelings a little bit. So bars, risers, we're gonna do a new windshield. So much stuff. We're doing, like I said, wheels, brakes, fenders. This thing is gonna be a whole new custom bike after we're done. We're gonna rip into everything.
Do you have all those parts in?
Yeah, let's go check them out.
All right, let's go look at them. Before we go look at those parts though, don't forget, we're building this CTSV right now. We're gonna give it away. So head to our website, link in the description. Every $1 spent on the website is 1 entry to win the CTSV. Go get yourself entered.
So literally I've heard people talk about doing these. I haven't seen it done yet. I've never found pictures. So this is a repop Dyna fender. One thing I wanna point out, I've been a Dyna guy for a long time. Why does no one repop older Dyna fenders? You can't find like any of the post 99 stuff like T-Sport, FXDX. They're really hard to find. This Dyna fender is from RWD. It's for only the newer Dyna, like the last 3 or 4 years that they made Dyna. So it's really wide. And then it also is smooth. Usually they have, the stock Harley ones have like a body line right here, or maybe 2. This is super smooth, but it's really wide. I think just holding it up next to my Road Glide, I think it's gonna slide right in and maybe need like a tiny little spacer on both sides, but this is what we're gonna run. And then we're gonna run a Dyna 3-in-1 taillight, you know, like the LED ones that have the turn signals built in from like Moons, and then a lay down license plate.
That alone will change the whole look of the rear end compared to how it is right now.
Like I said, I haven't seen one. A lot of dudes are chopping up their stock Road Glide fairings. I've never seen anyone swap their fender yet. So I'm not saying it's the first, but it'll be the first one I've seen in person, or actual pictures and documented. Let's move over to the box of parts. What do we got up top? We got this Dirty Bird gauge cluster bezel. This one's pretty cool. That's injection molded, it looks like. What's cool about this is a lot of guys, your stock bars come out the side here. So they deleted that hole and they comes molded for either T-bars or risers, which I'm gonna do risers and bars, which you'll see here in a minute, the risers we got. But your stock dummy lights and your stock gauges go right in place, and then it looks factory. So Dirty Bird's custom out of Arizona. This is a pretty cool part. Excited to try this out. Next up, Tucker Supply. Went over to my local private V-twin dealer and builder, Arlen Ness. I love Arlen Ness, the big suckers. And it's chrome, of course, to go with our theme. And then outer cover will definitely have our Power Cult Performance ones. Like I said, big shout out San Jose Customs, super sick. These are clean. These are their 6-inch risers with pullback. I'm gonna try the pullback. I don't need it, I'm 6'2", but I like the look of it, rather just having some shape to it. And then brings the bars into more of a battle stance close to you. So we got risers from them, they're anodized red. We got a matching toe peg, knurled. These knurled ones rip your shoes up, but they grip good.
Yeah, I'll show you right now the knurled pegs. See that shoelace hanging on by a thread? That's what they do.
They sent their shifter arm. I do got to get one more peg because I'm going to run heel toe, so it's got to match. I found these really recently. I've always been like Avon grip guy. These are Heart Luck, so it's Carry Hart collaboration with ODI. So they're fly-by-wire, which I need for my fuel injected bike, and you got little billet housings on them, and they're actual waffle grip, like a straight up moto grip. So you got that Carry Hart vibe, fit right on 1-inch bars. These are super sick. I was stoked on these. So I ordered I'm going with the chrome theme. So I found on eBay this guy, I'll look it up and we'll put the name and the link in the description. There's a guy that takes stock lowers and polishes them. Like I said, I'm going for that chrome polish look. So my full front end is gonna be polished. And what was cool when they sent these, they sent new bushings and oil with the kit. Pretty stoked on that. New oil seals, bottle of fork oil. I've never seen anyone do that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
So literally you could just unscrew your stock ones, slide them off, put your new bushings on, put oil in, reinstall them. This is a company I'm really excited to try, and maybe hopefully excited to work with in the future. Racing Bros. I'd literally never heard of them until my boys at Tucker Speed told me about them. They were affordable, they look nice. We've tried lots of high-end shocks in the past. I got Olin's on my Dyna, Race Techs. I don't particularly have anything bad to say about these companies, but I heard nothing but good from Racing Bros. They didn't have chrome or polish, but I went with all black. Next best, right? Black is super sick. I've done black with so many of my bikes and powder coated so many people's bikes black. I'm sick of doing black, but
rude. Mine's black.
Mine's black too. I'm just trying to do some polish, but these are really sexy. REB, slow. This must be for rebound. there is compression right here for firm and soft. So you can adjust the dampening, and then rebound right here. And then it's fully adjustable, and this is 14-inch. So because it's on the bagger, we'll mount it upside down and backwards so it doesn't hit the bags. I mean, the correct way is to have them out like that, but this pisses some people off. I don't care, it's gonna be behind a bag. You're never gonna see it. My wheels, big shout out to my buddy Josh, SMT Machining. They honestly, straight up, are known for big wheel bagger, bedazzled jeans, and cool stuff like that, if you're into that. My buddy Josh is working over there. He's working with the owners. They're trying to break into the Dyna FXR world. But at the same time, I told them I'm building like a club style stunt bagger. So they hopped on board. They helped us out with a really good price that we couldn't not do. So we have some full billet machine. They're called Lucky Sevens. They're basically a big 7-spoke, wide open wheel, obviously chrome. And they should be here within 3 to 4 weeks. Pretty stoked. It's my first set of custom wheels on a Harley. I've done like everything you can do on my T-Sport and my FXR. So I figured, I got a bagger, you gotta go custom wheels. This is that Two Brothers Racing exhaust that we told you about. This is stainless, but obviously chrome. I love that kick out on the end, it's so sick. But I can't wait to get it on the bike and let you guys hear it.
Yeah, I love mine on my Dyna.
It sounds so good.
This is a company that helped me out on my Dyna build, and now they're helping us out on the bagger build, so huge thank you to them as well.
Big shout out to those guys, we appreciate you.
All right, that's all the parts you have. I think
we got more coming though.
I think it's time to do a burnout, Dave.
We'll try it. It's got bent bars and
Don't be a b****, let's do it.
It's only a 103.
Burn out, burn out, burn out, burn out, burn out. Oh, it sounds good too, especially considering this is a totaled insurance auction bike.
Watch this, throttle by wire, look at this throttle. Twist all the way around. So every once in a while it catches. So like I was doing the burnout and that's why it just shut off on me. First bike with analog brakes.
Oh, really?
Still trying to figure out what to do about that. Because I love to just lock up the rear brakes and slide into a stop, or I mean, maybe a little bit of drifting, but what does everyone do with analog brakes? Let me know.
All right, so if you want to see more of the bagger build, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video, tell Dave how much he sucks.
Talk
yeah.
Let's hear it.
Do it. Head to the website, get yourself entered for the CTSV, and
hit that like button
we'll
smash it.
And we'll see you on the next one.